Hi my YouTube family, I hope you all are doing good. In this video, I am going to show you how to make these beautiful beaded stud earrings. I am going to make these ones, but I have just made these. That's how they look. And I have also made these earrings by using these studs. I have just posted a video about how to make these earrings. If you want to, you can check. So let's just get into a video. To make these stud earrings, we need some 11 seed beads. Here I am using Czech Seed Beads. Stud earring findings. Here I am using 6 mm. And stoppers, size 11 needle and nylon beading thread. Here I am using 0.15 mm nylon beading thread, and even you can use size B Nymo beading thread. Take 40 inches thread and peg 4 beads. Leave about 5 to 6 inches tail and go through all these 4 beads. Now go through the very first bead. So that's our base, that's our first row, that's our starting point. So I am turning it towards me. I am comfortable working this way, so hold your tail tight, and if you want you can even add a stop bead. So pick one bead and pass it through the next bead. So here we have 3 more gaps, and we will pick one bead and pass through a needle to the next bead. Now we will pass our needle through the last bead of our first row and the next bead of our second row. This time we will pass through 2 beads to step up. So here we have this little square. So to step up and to make our third row, this time pick 2 11-ohs and pass your needle through this bead which is on our other corner, leaving this center bead. Again pick 2 beads and pass your needle through the bead which is on our next corner. To step up, this time we will pass our needle through this corner bead and the bead which we just added. So that's our third row. To step up and to make fourth row, just make sure you are pulling your thread nice and tight. Now pick one bead and pass your needle through very next bead. Like this. Again, pick one bead and pass your needle through the next bead. Pick one bead and pass your needle through the next bead. So pick one bead and pass your needle through the next bead until you get to your last bead to step up. So to complete our 4th row and to start our 5th row, this time we will pass our needle through this bead and the bead which we just added. These 2 beads. Every time you step up, you will pass your needle through 2 beads. So pull it tight so it can give a little this kind of effect. So to make our 5th row, again we will pick one bead and pass our needle through the next bead. One bead and pass your needle through this bead which we just added. Again, pick one bead and pass your needle through the next bead. This time, to step up and to complete our row, again pass your needle through the last bead and the bead which we just added. This was our 5th row. So for the 5th row, again pass your needle through this and this bead. Just reinforce it. So now we have this loop, this shape. So now you can take your base and you can insert it to the hole. I hope you can see. Yeah, this hole, and just hold it tight. So now again pick one bead for 6th row and pass your needle through the last row which we added. Let me just turn it this side. Again pick one bead and pass it through the next bead. Complete our 6th row. This time we have to go through 2 beads, these 2 beads. And now pull your cord tight so it can give us a half circular shape. Again, for the 6th row, I would like to reinforce it so it will be more secure. Let me just reinforce it. this is an additional step. It's totally up to you if you want to do it. Pass your needle to the 5th row bead and take your cord like this and pass your needle to the other side 5th row bead like this. Now go through some beads and again pass your needle through 5th row bead and drag it to the other side, and then 5th row bead and a 6th row bead. Our base is secured. So to step up, we have to pick one bead and go through the next bead. So this is our 7th row. And go through the next bead. Pick one bead and go through the next bead. Pick one bead and go through the next bead. And to complete this row and to step up, pass your needle through this row bead and the bead which we just added. So 6th row and 7th row bead. And pull your thread nice and tight. So to make our 8th row, pick one bead. Let me just turn it toward this so you can see. So pick one bead and this time pass your needle through one bead and two beads. So one time we will pass our needle with bead and one time without it. With bead and without bead. Again with bead and without. Pick another bead and pass your needle through this bead and then these two beads. Now you have to pull your cord nice and real tight. Just make sure you don't break it. So now we have these 4 beads. I hope you can see this bead, this bead, this bead and this bead. To make our last row, pick one bead and pass your needle through this bead. Again, pick one bead and pass your needle through this bead of our last row Again, pick one bead and pass your needle through this bead. Pick our last bead and pass your needle through this and this bead, the second last row bead and the bead which we just added. Now pull your threads tight and we have our 4 center beads. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. These are our center beads. So now just reinforce these 4 beads couple of times. I would like to do 3 to 4 times so we can get the exact shape we want. It's your choice if you want to go through all beads couple of times so it will be more secure. I would like to go through some beads, but it's totally your choice. If you want to, you can do it, and if you don't want to, then it will be fine. It won't break, but I just like to do it. Go through some beads a couple of times and pull your cord tight so it will look more nicer and more round form. Go through some beads and come towards the side beads so that we can make our knots. Pass your needle through the thread which is in between the beads and make some knots. Again, pass your needle through some beads and make knots. Now bring your thread towards the bottom side and go through some beads, and then you can cut your thread, and then you have to get rid of your tail. And now cut your thread. Do the same for the tail. Pass through your needle through some beads and make some knots, and then you're good to go. So there you have your stud earrings. That's how they look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you guys can get notified for my future videos. Thank you so much for watching my video and for supporting me. Thank you so much.